Hey there, nature lovers! Welcome back to another exciting episode where we dive deep into the wonders of the natural world. Imagine an animal that looks like a walking pine cone. Yes, you heard that right, a walking pine cone. You might think it's something out of a fantasy movie, but it's real. This fascinating creature exists in the wild, and it's more amazing than you can imagine. Meet the pangolin, one of the most unique creatures on Earth. Pangolins are truly one of a kind with their distinctive appearance and intriguing behaviors. They're the only mammals covered head to toe in tough, overlapping scales. These scales are made of keratin, the same material as human nails and hair. These scales are their secret weapon, protecting them from predators in the wild. When threatened, they curl up into a tight ball, making it nearly impossible for predators to get through their armor. But there's so much more to pangolins than meets the eye. They have a keen sense of smell which they use to locate their favorite food, ants and termites. These shy creatures play a vital role in their ecosystems, keeping insect populations in check. By consuming thousands of ants and termites, they help prevent these insects from becoming pests. They're like little gardeners, helping to maintain the balance of nature. Their digging also aerates the soil, promoting plant growth and contributing to a healthy ecosystem. So buckle up as we embark on an adventure to uncover 10 bizarre facts about pangolins that will leave you amazed and wanting to learn more about these incredible animals. From their unique defense mechanisms to their critical role in the environment, there's so much to discover. Get ready to be surprised. Stay tuned, and let's dive into the extraordinary world of pangolins together. Let's talk about those scales. Pangolins are famous for their armor-like covering. These scales are made of keratin, the same material found in our fingernails and hair. Talk about tough skin. These scales are incredibly strong and provide excellent protection from predators. When threatened, a pangolin curls up into a tight ball, using its scales as a shield. It's like wearing a suit of armor, making them a tough nut to crack. But their scales aren't just for protection. They also help pangolins regulate their body temperature, keeping them cool in hot climates. It's like having built-in air conditioning. Next time you think of armor, think of the amazing pangolin and its remarkable scales. You won't find any teeth in a pangolin's mouth, but don't worry, they have a clever way of getting their food. Pangolins are insectivores with a particular fondness for ants and termites. Instead of teeth, they use their long, sticky tongues to lap up their meals. These tongues are incredibly long, often longer than their bodies. Imagine having a tongue that could stretch over 3 feet. Pangolins use their powerful claws to rip open anthills and termite mounds. Then their sticky tongues go to work capturing insects by the hundreds. Talk about an efficient eating machine. Their specialized diet and feeding techniques make them important regulators of insect populations, ensuring a healthy balance in their ecosystems. Pangolins might be shy, but they're not defenseless. When danger approaches, they have a few tricks up their scaly sleeves. Their most famous defense mechanism? Rolling up into an impenetrable ball. Remember those tough scales we talked about? They come in handy here, creating a nearly indestructible barrier against predators. Lions, leopards, and even pythons think twice before tangling with a rolled-up pangolin. But that's not all. Pangolins can also emit a foul-smelling liquid from glands near their tails. It's their way of telling predators, "Buzz off, I don't taste as good as I look." These defensive adaptations have helped pangolins survive for millions of years, but sadly, they're not always enough to protect them from their biggest threat: humans. Home sweet habitat, where pangolins roam. Pangolins are found in various habitats across Asia and Africa. From tropical rainforests to grasslands and savannas, these adaptable creatures have carved out their niches in diverse environments. They're nocturnal animals, preferring to venture out under the cover of darkness to forage for food and avoid predators. During the day, they seek refuge in burrows, hollow logs, or dense vegetation. Each species of pangolin has its preferred habitat. For example, the ground pangolin prefers drier areas, while the tree pangolin, as its name suggests, spends most of its time in trees. Sadly, these habitats are under threat from deforestation, agriculture, and human development, putting pressure on pangolin populations. It's a reminder that protecting their homes is crucial for their survival. The pangolin predicament: threats to survival. Despite their incredible adaptations, pangolins are facing an unprecedented crisis. These fascinating creatures, known for their unique scales and shy nature, are now at the center of a conservation emergency. They're considered the most trafficked mammal in the world, a title that brings with it a grim reality. With populations plummeting due to illegal wildlife trade and habitat loss, the future of pangolins looks increasingly bleak. The illegal trade is driven by a demand that seems insatiable. Their scales are in high demand for traditional medicine in some parts of the world, believed to cure a variety of ailments despite there being no scientific evidence to support their efficacy. This misconception has led to the decimation of pangolin populations. This has fueled a lucrative black market where pangolin scales are traded for exorbitant prices, pushing pangolins toward the brink of extinction. The illegal trade is not the only threat they face. Habitat loss due to deforestation, agriculture, and human encroachment is another major threat. As forests are cleared for timber and land is converted for agriculture, pangolins are losing their natural homes and foraging grounds. This loss of habitat forces them into closer contact with humans, increasing the risk of human-wildlife conflict. The situation is dire, but there's still hope. Conservation efforts are making a difference. Conservation organizations and governments worldwide are working tirelessly to protect these unique creatures. Anti-poaching patrols, habitat restoration projects, and public awareness campaigns are all part of the effort to save pangolins. By addressing both the demand for pangolin products and the destruction of their habitats, these initiatives aim to ensure their survival for generations to come. The fight to save the pangolin is a race against time, but with continued effort and global cooperation, there is hope for a brighter future for these remarkable animals. Hope on the horizon: conservation in action. The fight to save pangolins is gaining momentum, with dedicated individuals and organizations around the globe working tirelessly to protect these gentle creatures. Conservation efforts include stricter law enforcement and anti-poaching patrols to combat the illegal wildlife trade, habitat restoration and protection to provide safe havens for pangolins to thrive, community engagement and education to raise awareness about the plight of pangolins and promote peaceful coexistence, and research and monitoring to better understand pangolin populations and develop effective conservation strategies. These efforts are making a difference, but there's still a long way to go. It's a collective responsibility to ensure these incredible creatures have a future. What you can do: be a pangolin protector. Pangolins are unique creatures, often called scaly anteaters, and they play a crucial role in our ecosystem. The future of pangolins might seem uncertain, but every one of us can play a part in ensuring their survival. These gentle animals are facing threats from poaching and habitat loss, but together, we can turn the tide. Even small actions can make a big difference. Simple steps taken by individuals can collectively lead to significant positive changes for pangolins. Here are some ways you can help spread the word. Raising awareness is one of the most powerful tools we have. Share what you've learned about pangolins with your friends, family, and on social media. Use hashtags, join online communities, and participate in discussions to amplify the message. Support reputable conservation organizations working to protect pangolins through donations or volunteering. These organizations rely on public support to fund their critical work. Be a responsible traveler. Avoid purchasing souvenirs or products made from pangolin parts. Your choices as a consumer can help reduce demand for illegal wildlife products. Educate yourself about the illegal wildlife trade and report any suspicious activity to the authorities. Knowledge is power, and staying informed can help you make a difference. Remember, every voice counts. By working together, we can make a difference for pangolins and ensure these fascinating creatures continue to roam our planet for generations to come. Your actions, no matter how small, contribute to a larger movement dedicated to the preservation of wildlife. Spreading the word: every voice makes a difference. As we've journeyed into the world of pangolins, we've uncovered their bizarre and wonderful adaptations, from their armor-like scales to their incredibly long tongues. These shy and gentle creatures play a vital role in their ecosystems, and it's our responsibility to ensure their survival. The challenges they face are significant, but so is the global movement to protect them. By raising awareness, supporting conservation efforts, and making responsible choices, we can all contribute to a brighter future for pangolins. Let's spread the word far and wide, inspiring others to join the fight to protect these incredible creatures. Together we can make a difference and ensure that pangolins continue to amaze and inspire future generations.